Hello everyone, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I've never released a video like this before where I'm going to show you step by step an entire lead generation system that I have used to generate tons of leads for various products and services. Now I do want to add a little disclaimer in this video. Now, while I am using applications to automate a lot of my processes through this lead system, this entire system can also be done manually. So whether or not you can afford an application, whether or not you use the applications that I'm using in this video, or you're using another application out there that does similar type of things as the application that I'm using, or whether you're having a custom application built specifically for whatever you're trying to accomplish, this system does work. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to simulate this exact same system that I'm doing, because there's a thing called saturation in the market, and too many people do the exact same thing with the exact same method. Obviously, people will start to grow unresponsive to the method. Now, with that said, you can still use the resources that I'm using for this lead generation system, but be a little bit creative and come up with a unique twist for whatever you're trying to promote. You use software that I am invested in as far as having a connection to it. I don't want this video to be about promoting that software at all. As I said, there's other software out there that do similar things, so whether or not you use the software that I use, that's completely up to you. With all of that said, let me tell you what this video is going to show you. I'm going to show you from the very first startup step of creating a successful marketing campaign, a complete and entire lead system, and how I've created this. And you can emulate this exact same methodology that I'm using to generate leads for your own business, or maybe you are running a lead service, and this video will give you great ideas to twist for whatever your method is. In this video, I am also going to attempt to encourage you to think in various creative ways, because really, when it comes to marketing, everything is actually one big experiment. You don't know how things are going to work until you try. And whether you're using an established lead system or trying to come up with your own, there may be fails that you encounter. I've had lots of unsuccessful campaigns, but you have to just learn from those campaigns and apply what you've learned to your next idea that you're going to achieve. And the last thing that I want to demonstrate to you is the execution of the system that I've generated here, and that you can actually see how you can execute your own. So I want to talk a little bit about marketing in general. Obviously, if you're going to market, whether it's your own business or product or service, some of you guys out there may not have a product or service that you're marketing. So the first thing you really have to consider is picking a product or service or business that you're going to promote. Now, I personally like to promote services or businesses that have a lot of demand. When starting a marketing campaign, there's 4 essential things that you have to understand. The first one being choosing a product to promote. Maybe you don't have your own business, maybe you don't have your own product, maybe you don't have your own service, but there are tons of services and businesses out there that are looking for leads and will pay you either commissions or per lead for sales that you can refer to them. You can use services such as JVZoo or ClickBank and find products that could have a mass appeal to a specific audience that you can market to. Now, the second thing, whenever you're coming up with your marketing execution strategy is finding the right audience to target. This is one of the most important things when it comes to marketing. A lot of marketers out there make a huge mistake and they try to play the numbers game. The reason why the numbers game doesn't work is because you waste a ton of potential. What I mean by that is, instead of just taking some copy-paste script, marketing script that you've gotten, why don't you come up with something that becomes personal, a system that becomes personal to the people that you're targeting? If, for example, I wanted to target restaurants, I would prefer to target restaurant owners on a geographical basis. So when I email them or I call them, I can talk about their specific geographic location, the type of restaurant they are, etc. Versus sending some blanket email copy-paste job that's just generalized to restaurant services in general. Which method do you think will have the highest conversion ratio? Obviously, the one that seems more personal to the people that you are marketing to will have the highest conversion ratio. The third aspect of this is coming up with a marketing strategy. Now, coming up with a marketing strategy can be one of the toughest things to do. What I always do when I come up with a marketing strategy is, going back to picking a product to promote, is I always try to think of at least 3 ways from a method that I can make money on. Now, maybe I'm pushing traffic to a website that has AdSense on it, or has some type of affiliate offers on it, and or email sign up opt-in, where people can sign up for a newsletter list to get promotions and stuff. All of these are different ways that you can essentially try to capture a sale. Now, obviously, wherever you send people to with your traffic, you need to sound convincing, you need to have good content, and you need to have something that's believable. Another thing that you have to understand is marketing channels. Now, what is a marketing channel? A marketing channel is an outlet where you can drive traffic from. And you're driving that traffic from one spot to an end landing page or sales funnel. Now, your marketing channel may be Facebook, it may be YouTube, it may be Twitter, it may be going to the websites of the businesses that you're marketing to and filling out their contact form, or grabbing their email and sending them an email. These are all different channels. So you have to choose effective channels to market your product and services to when you've identified that target audience. Now, one of the biggest things that people in marketing, especially just starting out, make is they don't understand sales cycles. I have so many people in my consultations and trainings that I do always expect, a sale upon the very first contact with people. Come on, guys, let's be honest here. For the most part, nobody is going to shell out from one email $500 or $1,000 for an SEO service or some software without probably having a little bit more interaction. What I do and what I focus on is not so much the sale with these individuals, but I focus on creating engagement with them. And I'm persistent. I don't just shoot an email or make one phone call. I don't just go to one Facebook page and fill out a contact. So many people don't understand that usually most sales happen within the third to fifth contact with that customer or with that prospect. So you have to be patient and understand that. When I build a lead system, I always understand that this isn't going to be something that's immediate for the most part. It's going to be a process. So just keep that in mind as you're building your system. The fourth thing that's really important, and it's not necessary, but I always try to choose products that have a little bit of urgency to them. And the reason why I choose that falls back on understanding the sales process, the sales cycle. If, for example, you have found a product that seems like, oh, I have to come and buy this today or take care of this today because there's a real issue or there's a real need for this. Those are the type of products I like. I hate and probably would advise any marketer out there to stay away from products that sound spammy, products that seem scammy, products that don't look like it's a legit offer. You guys know the products that I'm talking about. It's those products that are promising that you're going to become a millionaire, or they have the greatest and latest money-making system ever. Now, what I'm going to show you here isn't the greatest system at all. In fact, this system here is mediocre at best in comparison to the type of systems that I do build on a regular basis. But of course, everything starts with, trial and error. So this was the start of a bigger scale project, what I'm going to show you in this video. So let me break down what I'm going to do here in this lead system so you can see how it works. Number one, what I've come up with is, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the website pingdom.com and website speed tests. Now, as you can see, this is a very popular website that people use on a regular basis to check their website speeds. And I know, just from experience and common sense, that if somebody's checking out their website speed, they think there may be an issue with their website. So when I look at pingdom.com, I see a lot of opportunity here. I see lots of websites that are looking to make sure they're operating properly because they want their visitors to be able to see their website so they can generate sales themselves. So if there's a problem with the speed of their website, there's an opportunity there for them. And as you can see here in the Pingdom, I have the page that you can see a list of the most recent websites that have come and tested. And it refreshes regularly. And if you refresh this page, you'll see that there's new websites listed, and this is updated every second. Now, this is my audience for what I want to promote, because I know that they're very concerned about their websites. And I have solutions for them that will help them and will probably have a very high success rate as far as being able to monetize my contact with them. So I have my lead pool and I have my niche. Pingdom itself gave me the niche. And you guys can find similar type of niches out there. There are, maybe you aren't scraping Pingdom, but you're scraping Yellow Pages. Or maybe you're scraping for real estate agents. So you go to a real estate website and you pull your leads from there. They already have the niches. Somebody else has already done it. You just have to figure out a way to maximize their information to help you generate income. the next thing I have to do is decide how I'm going to broadcast my message to this audience. And for this specific system, I decided on a website, a landing page to drive the traffic to. I didn't want to have to worry about phone calls. I didn't want to have to worry about, all this other extracurricular marketing initially. So I build my website. Now you can see that my website, my landing pages look really, really familiar. And you can also see that I've set up various lead mechanisms in here. I have affiliate offers. I have newsletter signups. I'm promoting cloud storage. I'm promoting optimization tools, WordPress plugins. And I have all of these different avenues or channels that I'm going to be able to direct traffic to in this funnel. So I have my landing page set up. So now I go back to my audience. And my audience is constantly being refreshed, renewed, and I start pulling these websites up. Now what I'm going to do with these websites after I pull these up is I'm going to contact these website webmasters. I do use a custom-made scraping tool for extracting this, and please don't ask, that tool is not for sale. It's a private use tool only, but you can do this manually. You can have a custom built scraper built for you, or if there's other tools out there that exist, you can go buy those. I just so happen to have a custom built one for my purposes. So you pull these leads off of this website, and after you have your list together, then you start contacting these leads. I chose to contact them on their websites initially. Now you can choose to do this manually. I chose in this instance to do this an automated process with a application that I am associated with, and I don't want this video to be about promotion. So again, as I stated at the beginning of it, you can use other similar software that does similar type of things as this. You can do this manually. You can do this by having a custom built application for whatever your method requires. The application itself is, in regards to the method, is just to automate my tasks, and it's accessible to me to use it that way. So anyways, the next thing is the sales pitch. And this is an important thing because you have to have something that's convincing. Since I was just contacting people that were having problems with their website, I came up with a message. And as you can see, I used a spun subject line. But my message read, I was just trying to access your website, and there was some loading issues. Not sure if you are aware about this or not, but thought you'd like to know about it. Your homepage took more than a minute to load just for me. You might want to check out this website, pingdom.com. They have some really good tips to help speed up your website. Here's a link to their speed optimization tips that I used for my website, pingdom.com/speed up website best tips. Best regards. And that's the message that I sent to these guys. So I send the traffic to this website speed optimization guide where I have affiliate offers, and I'm explaining to them why they need to buy these different products and services. And on top of that, I have people emailing back thanking me for drawing this to their attention. And I'm able to take the information where people were asking me questions, and I was also able to take these leads and sell these leads to different services like marketing agencies, SEO companies, web developers, etc. And following the advice that I gave to you at the start, I took my campaign to other channels. I reached out to this audience via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Now again, I used automated software. You can do this manually. There's lots of other software out there that you could use to do this same method. You have BoosterBot's whole suite of social media marketing tools. You have Follower Liker, you have Mass Planner, you have Twitter MoneyBot. There's lots of applications that can automate this process for you, or you can do this process on your own. I chose to use a tool, again, that's available to me, easily accessible, and accomplishes the goal that I'm trying to achieve. You're going to have to decide what works best for your method, your technique, etc. So thinking about the sales process again here, I reached out to these people first on their websites. Then I came and contacted them, engaged with them on their social accounts. So they're seeing me everywhere. They're seeing me at their website. They're seeing me on their Twitter account, their Facebook account, Instagram account, and I'm shooting emails to them. And by doing this, what I'm doing is I'm creating product awareness, and I'm creating a engagement with the prospect so they actually pay attention to me. They sit back and say, oh, this guy is probably legit. He's contacted me on my website. He contacted me on my Twitter account. He contacted me on my Facebook account. He emailed me. And this is what is conducive to creating a scenario where they're contacting you back. And so through this entire system right here, I was able to generate leads that I was able to sell to other companies. I was able to get affiliate signups on products that I was promoting as an affiliate. I was able to acquire email addresses that were opted in for newsletter promotions later on. This is just some of it. Now, why would I share this system with you? Because I have been around a long time in this marketing field, and I get asked constantly, how can I set up a lead system that actually will generate me money, that will actually generate me customers? Now, this system may not work for every product, every service out there available, but the things that I've shown you throughout this video are the core essentials. The most important thing that I cannot help you with is your own creativity in figuring out where there's a lead pool. I can't help you set up your website, web page, your sales funnel. Just like any tool out there, any platform, a platform is a platform. It gets whatever your message is out there, those channels, but you're the one that has to come up with your sales pitch. Your conversions will all be based upon your ability to convince this other person to take action. And that responsibility lies solely on your own shoulders when it comes to marketing. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of questions for me. And feel free to email me. Feel free to hit me up on Skype. Feel free to comment on any forum threads that you guys see me in out there. But anyways, I've set it all here in front of you to see a complete lead system that you can mimic to generate income, revenue, and sales for your product, service, or your affiliate offers that you're promoting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do let me know if you have any specific questions. Have a great day.